Okay, going to be replacing the diff fluids in the G500 today. I just bought a whole case of Mobil 1 synthetic gear oil, the Delvac, 7590 synthetic. If you have a G55 AMG, it takes different fluids in the diffs than the G500. The G500, it's a 7590 high point oil. Doesn't specify synthetic. I'm using synthetic. The transfer case, two different transfer cases you could possibly have. This one takes, what is this, 7585 high point. 7590 is fine. I just went to my local Mobil 1 distributor and got these for $11 a bottle. $25 a bottle in the stores. So, but I had to buy a case. Oh well. Anyway, for what I paid for this case, I could have bought, 5 bottles at the store. So, anyway, I'm going to be hopefully rigging up a sprayer so I don't have to pump. There's, I think, 1.5 or 1.6 liters in the front, 1.9 in the back, or vice versa, and about 3 in the transfer case. So you need about 6-7 liters to do the whole thing, about 6. 6.5, between 6.5 and 7. Anyway, yay math. So we're gonna get this set up, see if I can get that silly thing. I don't know, it's like a $6 cheapo Harbor Freight type of sprayer. Hopefully I can hook it up as a fluid pump, because I do not want to put bottle after bottle or use my fluid transfer pump every time you got to pull the hose out and it's dripping and blah blah blah. Anyway, I'll be under the car in a minute and we'll see what's happening. So like any other driveline fluid, you want your axle fluid, your differential fluid, to be heated up. Drive it around a little bit to heat it up so it flows out properly. Same with when you do your engine oil or transmission fluid. 14 millimeter hex head. This is in the very front. I'm on the front differential going under from the front bumper. This is facing forward. Facing back, or just from under the front bumper. This is the fill plug. We're gonna, as usual, loosen this first, because we don't want to drain it and then find that we can't loosen. Oh, great. No space. Oh, crap. I need a half-inch swivel. 1 second. Okay, of course I can't find my half-inch excuse me, swivel extension. So I just put an extension on. This is probably going to be on there at about 80 foot-pounds. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Okay, I guess I wasn't on there straight. Let me clean out that hole and be back. Okay, so now I've got a wobble extension on it. I guess we're just brushing the sway bar. There we go. I'm just going to loosen that now that I know that it will come out. I need to put new fluid in. And then straight underneath, I'll just use the other one, is the drain plug. Same 14 mil. Same on there, ridiculously good. Wow. I'm going to have to do a tappy tap with a hammer. Don't know if this has ever been changed. Okay, it's moving. And hopefully I don't Exxon Valdez myself. Let's hope not. Usually that's what ends up happening. Whew. Well, that's tarry. Okay, we'll let that drain out, clean the plug, put the plug back into about 80 foot-pounds, and then we're going to refill it. No sense for you to watch this drips just dribble out. Back in a minute. Well, I'm a little disappointed I can't find a torque spec for the drain bolt. Oh, why is that on there? So I'm thinking it's probably around 70 is what it felt like. I know breakaway torque is different. I think 70 is going to be too high. Let's go down to 50. I think 50, 55 is about right. But I'm going to try later on to find a torque spec for you because I don't have one. And I'll list it on the video and see if I can. I'll have to come back underneath later on and retorque it. Anyway, now I've got the fill bolt out. And crap. I have my pressurized fill gooper, and I'm just going to fill until it starts spilling out the hole, and that's about it. Once I do that, I'm going to put the drain plug back on about the same, to about 55 foot-pounds of torque, 50 to 55, and that's about it. Same with the rear. The only difference on the rear is that it's got a different amount of fluid, a slight bit more, about half a liter more. Is this thing even pumping? Oh yeah, it's pumping. Oh. I think that's going to take a while to pump 1.5 liters. Anyway, not much more to see here other than fill this up, put the bolt back on, torque it on. Simple stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll come back and do the, if I have time, do the transfer case. And this is what it looks like when it starts to be filled. It'll overflow and start running down the side. That's when you know it's full. Clean off the plug and the plug openings. You don't get any nasties in there. That pulls a little too close to the damn spray bar. I would say this one's less than the 50 or 60. I'm going to put that about, I don't know what I put it at. I don't like over torquing anything. Yeah, that one's going to be a little less. I'd say this one's probably about 45. Anyway, that's it. On to the rear end. Okay, looking from behind the truck, the fill plug is on the diff cover, the bolted on diff cover, and the drain bolt is on the side between the two fins. So we're at the back looking forward towards the front of the truck. And the exact same procedure as the last time. And fortunately this bolt is much more accessible than the front fill plug. And exact same procedure, and no sense watching it twice. So thank you for watching, and we'll get you those torque specs. Well, it looks like I won't be doing transfer case fluid tonight because I read the wrong product sheet. read again. There are 2 oils specified for the W463 transfer case, and I read the first one for the 750.654, I think. I thought it was. Anyway, just the way the spacing of the numbers were on the product sheet, I thought this was the same stuff for the 75654 transmission. That little tag on the back of your transfer case. On the tag on the back of your transfer case will have a number on it, and that is the fluid. There's two different possible transfer cases, and got the wrong fluid. It should be the Delvac Mobile 1 Delvac transmission fluid, 7590, same weight and everything, but this is gear oil. So the other transmission, or the other, God, why do I keep saying transmission? The other transfer case takes the 7590 gear oil. This one takes the transmission fluid, the 7590 transmission fluid. So Mobile 1 Delvac transmission fluid, 7590, is the one I should have got for the transfer case, so the transfer case is not getting done today. From what I've read, the torque specs are about 45 to 50 foot-pounds for the bolts, so I had it about right. That's about all I can tell you. The little pump thingy, the $6 fluid pump, the little sprayer, is like for spraying pesticides and stuff, but with warm fluid on a warm day, it pumped it fine. In the middle of winter, I doubt it would even move through the hose, but you could always take it in the house and warm it up. But anyway, stumped for the day. Can't do my transfer case unless I can find some, which I can't. Went to almost every auto parts place today to find it, and ended up going to the distributor, which was lucky because I got it for so cheap. But I now have a crap load of this stuff for other Mercedes, because I do my transfer case fluids and my differential fluids about every 60,000-70,000 kilometers, just for fun, because I'm an idiot. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's it on differential fluids.